Continuing to follow developing news out of southern Kentucky tonight, where 3 people are recovering after a race car flipped into a crowd of people last night. It happened at Ponderosa Speedway in Lincoln County. And tonight, WKYT's Maggie Rickerby is speaking with a man who witnessed the crash. It's our top story at 10.
It was the second lap of the race when Ponderosa Speedway race director Brad Ferguson says a car bounced off the wall and was sent into the infield. As the driver tried to return to the track, it tapped another car.
And that's what sent the other car sideways and causing it to flip and then cartwheel off over to the top of the fence and allowing the fence to fall slowly with the car off over into the bleachers.
Ferguson says around 4 fans were sitting right in this area watching the race when the car flipped and hit the fence. 3 of those fans were injured due to the crash.
Ferguson says the spectators were taken to the hospital and are all in stable condition with no life-threatening injuries. The driver of the car is okay. Ferguson says safety is always a top priority, and the Speedway is working to put in more fencing and removing the bleachers where the crash happened.
And we are doing the changes necessary to make sure that we can prevent this from ever happening again, because we don't want to see nobody hurt here.
Ferguson says crashes like this don't happen often.
It's a very rare incident for a car to catch enough air to catch the top of a fence to flip off over into the grandstands.
Despite this wreck, Ferguson says the racetrack will be open again on Friday for its next race. In Lincoln County, Maggie Rickerby, WKYT.
And Ferguson says the driver of that car is okay and was racing again tonight at another speedway.